Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? It's Monday and I'm at the bench and it's update time, so therefore it's bench update Monday. As you can see, it's not scripted or rehearsed or anything like that. So what have we got for you? I've had a reasonably busy week, finished off 2 projects.
I love them both.
And started another. Yes, started another project.
Another one.
Well, it's always have to have something on the go. Always have to have something on the go. Well, I do anyway. I don't know about you lads. I like always having something there. So you know, whether I feel like doing it or not, that's another thing. But for starters, I like to have something there that I can do. And weather-wise, it's not been too bad. The weather's been quite good.
Even though I have a cold.
You're cold, my sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Abigail have a cold. So anyway,
and
let's.
my eye hurts.
Face is hurting. Bag of frogs. Bag of frogs. Anyway,
exactly.
let's. Merry bag of frogs. So, without further ado, where's that big shine coming from? Like that.
It's because of my teeth.
Turn off that.
See, it's because of my teeth.
It was your teeth. Your teeth were causing the shine.
I didn't even brush my teeth.
Mine aren't. Mine are stained from coffee and tea and cigarettes and not looking after them. Not looking after them when I was younger, so they're in bits now at the moment. Well, that's my own fault. Anyway. What will we do? We've got our bench update Monday. There we go. Ooh, that's a bit too dark. Bring that up a little bit. That's too bright. We're bringing it up.
Trying to fix the light.
Yeah.
There
we go. Well, okay. So
and there it goes.
Oh my God, I don't know what's happening at all. Me and technology. Technology doesn't work with me.
Doesn't me.
Does it?
I'm
yeah.
just.
Yeah. You're younger, so you're used to it. So what am I going to do now? We're going to have a look down at the bench, and we're going to have a look at the projects I've finished and the projects that I've the project that I've started. Okay. So without further ado, let's go down to the bench. Let's have a look. Right. Well, as you see, first off, we have the T54A in the Vietnamese decal on it.
Blanched.
And branches and a bit of greenery. Yes.
It looks like action.
Abby loves it.
Because I like nature.
I did have problems with this kit at the start.
Really?
I had problems putting the top to the bottom on the hull itself. Figured out why, really, because it was it's dual purpose model. It was RC model, remote control, and to get at the batteries you got to be able to take the top off and put it on, off and on and off and on. So it had pretty large gaps there, and those gaps are also there for the cooling, keeping it nice and cool inside, getting the air circulate so the little motors don't overheat and things like that. So because we're doing it as a static model, we don't like these big gaps, so they've got to be filled, and the fit wasn't the best. It really wasn't, and I kind of slated it at the start. But then once I got that done, once I got them together and filled up the gaps and things, and started working then on the I used sprue glue filler and a bit of styrene and things like that, melted sprue and all that kind of stuff to fill up the little gaps.
Cool.
But once I got past that and started with the boxes and the barrels and the turret, everything fitted lovely. It really did. It really fitted nice. So I was kind of a bit premature with the with saying it was a heap of shit, because it's not. It's not a heap of shit. The rubber tracks, as you can see, I got them to sag and go down the way they're supposed to. Super glue them to the wheels there, so you know that did their job. Use a bit of lichen and other bits of greenery and what else, just to kind of camouflage it up a bit, because it would, you know, I mean, most of them were pretty damn camouflaged, because the Americans had sort of air superiority there, even in sort of 1972 when this was around that time period. It was sort of towards the end of the Vietnam War. The Americans still had quite a lot of air superiority, so the North Vietnamese basically just camouflaged the living shit out of their stuff.
And it's damaged here to make it look like.
Yeah, a bit of damage because the old fenders they get bumping. You know what I mean? It's going through the jungle, so it clips off trees and God knows
And
what
monkeys bite it.
And monkeys bite it. Yes, monkeys bite it.
Yeah.
Are you
Why not?
Are you for real?
Yeah, why not? Like,
So
why not?
yeah, I know.
Tiger flies.
Yeah. So that's the trumpeter, T54A, 1950 model 1951, and I've done it in the Vietnamese colours, and that's that project finished off. So we'll put that. We'll slip it over there. Okay. Our next project. Excuse me, there, Abs. I can get that. Our next project was sort of a dual project.
I love it.
It was the IBG models, right? Bedford QLR, okay, QLR wireless, which is the the radio command truck. Okay, so we've got to adjust the light a bit because it's a bit too bright. Just bring it back there a bit.
We don't have the girl yet, do we?
Okay. No, we don't have the little girl yet, but she's on her way. She's on the bus. So when the little girl comes, we're going to sort of sit her on the wall because the.
And I said that could be her garden.
It's her garden back here, right? So we've used the Bedford QLR wireless truck, and we used some Tamiya figures. Yeah, I know I wasn't going to use the Tamiya figures, but I used them anyway. And I used another figure that was sent on by Simon. Simon sent me on another figure. I think he was from Rich Models, from a kit that Simon had. So I'm quite happy with that. And it's also the second part of that was the surplus models, which is Simon's little company. He does the moulding of bricks and wall sections and all that kind of stuff. You should get over there and check him out. It's on Facebook, surplus selling page. He does the 1/35 scale, he does 1/24 scale and 1/16 scale as well. He's gone into the 1/16 scale bricks and things.
How big is
but
that,
this,
or how
this
small is that?
1/16 scale, it's 16 times smaller than it's supposed to be, whereas 35th scale is 35 times smaller than it's supposed to be, and 1/72 scale is 72 times smaller than it's supposed to be. Explain scale. But beautiful fit with all these. This kit, this IBG kit, is absolutely gorgeous. It really is. It's fabulous, absolutely fabulous, right?
Did it fit okay?
Yep, the fit was absolutely perfect. I've not glued on the cab.
Oh,
because it's got a fabulous little engine in there. Okay,
cool.
A fabulous little engine in there, nicely detailed up and everything else. And I didn't glue the top onto the back of the radio truck
because it's really detailed.
Because I detailed the inside of it. Okay, we've got 4 figures in there. We've got
a cup,
a couple of other little bits and pieces, yeah, on the table. We've got a cup, bottle, pair of binoculars. We've got biros. We've got a map. We've got notepads.
Got hats.
All the little bits and pieces that you'd find sort of in a command radio truck.
That? I think that might be his hat.
That's probably his helmet. It probably is. Okay, and we've got our worker there sitting at the back. He was the guy who rigged up the telephone line. It's linked up there to the wires. And we've also got, look, if you can look up here.
That's what I've been rubbing all the time.
We've got a little birdie. We've got a little birdie up on the
a crow.
A crow. Up on the telephone wires. Okay, so we've got our telephone wires, as you can see. Use a bit of string for them. Yeah, got a bit of thread actually, and that worked fine.
From a thorn cake.
Super glue at the end of the thread just to keep them sort of out, like outwards, so it looks as if that's just a section of it, and that continues on. Okay, so that's the diorama in a box from Surplus Models, and the IBG. Bedford QLR wireless.
Does it come with these in the surplus build?
No, it does not. They're mini art telegraph poles from a mini art set that I got quite a long time ago, and it comes with a fair few. I must admit, a fair few of the. They're ceramic. I can't remember what they're actually called, but they're so electricity and things doesn't go down because they're non-conductive.
I thought they were loads of birds.
No. They're the little holders for the wires. We'll call it that. Little ceramic holders for the wires.
I thought it was.
So that the wires don't kind of touch off each other. They don't touch anything metal or anything like that. Okay. So the video for this is up. Okay. There is a video for that up. And
there's progress ones as well.
Yeah, I'm quite happy. There is a couple of progress ones in it as well.
Sorry.
Very, very enjoyable. Very, very.
Like this.
Yeah, that's the manhole. I mean, the little kit comes with loads and
drains.
Yeah, and drains and everything else. And
loads.
If you look at the video when I did the final reveal of this, I showed the box and what was left. And you still have quite a lot left after making this.
Really?
So it's really good value. So get over there to Surplus selling page
and buy a box today.
Buy a box today, exactly.
Support
one of your own. Support Simon and on his little venture, and hopefully that will take off, because these things are very, very handy, very, very handy indeed. He's got into doors and all that kind of stuff now as well. So he's adding bits and pieces to his inventory as we speak. So that's the Bedford QLR and the Surplus Bills diorama in a box. Okay, so that was I'll slip that to the side there.
To help you make your dioramas?
Yeah, to help you get on with your dioramas. Absolutely perfect, and some beautiful, beautiful little add-ons and additions that you can have there for that.
Definitely.
And I've started another project. I've started another project, and if you can look, you can see the unboxing.
Oh, I'll help you.
And I've been working on this Saturday night and Sunday night. So I've been working on it the last 2 nights. I got all the wheels done for it. Okay, there's all the wheels.
Beautiful.
Being a German vehicle, there's loads of wheels. Yes, it's the Nashorn, whatever you want to call it.
It says it here.
It's 1/35th scale.
It looks like a Nashorn.
And there is the tub with some of the assembly done on it already. Oh, gorgeous fit. Lovely, lovely, lovely fit. Lovely feel to the plastic. Everything kind of fitted in really nice. Some lovely moulding, you know, little rivets and bolts and things like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really is. Taking my time with this one, even though this bit kind of flew together. There's quite a lot to do. There is quite an awful lot to do. I'll just show you the kit. It is this one here. Okay.
Ta-da!
We've all seen it on the thing. It's the Nashorn or Nash-Orn.
I thought it was Nash-Orn.
8.8 centimeter pack 43/1 auf Geschäftswagen 3/4. SDKF said 164. Okay.
164.
And it is from Tamiya 1/35th scale. And it's quite a large box, as you see. I have to kind of move it around a bit, but it's a beautiful kit. It really, really is. Get over and have a look at the unboxing of this. There's beautiful detail, plenty of nice stuff, and it comes with 5 figures as well.
Really?
The 5 chaps are there
1,
for
2,
4, and there's one guy sitting down inside. You can see the top of his helmet is just in there. He's the gunner itself, and you've got loaders and all that kind of thing. Okay, lovely kit. Haven't decided what paint scheme I'm going to go with yet, whether I'm going to go with the winter or non-winter. It's not really summer, but it's just a winterized or not. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, there's loads of little boxes and things like that on that. So that's really it. That's about as much as I've got done. And when you consider that's quite a lot in a week, it really, really is, especially this time of year.
In a week?
Because you know, yeah, well, I got that finished off. I got the IBG one and the Surplus Bills all finished off, and I've got the Nashorn started. So that's it, lads. So let's head back up to myself and Abs, and we'll do the old finish off. Right, so that's it, lads. As you know,
again, makes me shiver.
It does, doesn't it? But anyway, that's it for this week's bum. As you know, we no longer do the bum fruit and the bum chocolate. If you want to see it coming back, just comment and let us know if you want it back. But I was in town the other day and I spotted something. I said, I have to.
We just have to do something.
I have to get it. I have to get it.
We have to. We have to.
So there's a little bit of kind of backgroundish type thing to this. It's the Pope. He's the head of the Catholic Church. He's coming to Ireland on an official visit. Okay. So the usual souvenirs are out. Pope's visit to Ireland in 2018 and this, that and the other. Okay. And I spotted one and I went, I have to get it. I really have to get it. And
Lollipop!
Lollipop. So,
mine.
Yeah. I just thought it was hilarious, and I just thought it was.
It says fruit flavoured, but I don't know what flavoured fruit.
And when I was inside,
banana.
when I was inside the shop, I said, I want it, but I don't know why I want it, because it's just. It's one of those things that you just want, and there's no use for it whatsoever. And
There's
Rachel
a use
said,
for eating it.
"Get it for the bum." And I said, "Okay, I'll get it for the bum." So I said,
There's a use for eating it.
Lollipop, pope, lollipop.
There's a use for licking.
So Abby's going to have a lollipop today.
Yummy.
So that's it for this week's Bum Lads. Stay tuned to the channel for future updates. I'll have updates on the Nashorn. They'll be coming up. I'll do at least 1 or 2 during the week, and of course the Bum next Monday for that. So in the meantime, have a good week. Enjoy your holidays if you're on holidays.
Even if you're not, just enjoy.
Enjoy your modelling.
Today's sponsor, Lollipop.
I forgot what I was going to say now. Anyway, so that's it. We'll catch you next week. Stay safe, and don't forget.
But go out, buy yourself a kit, build it, and enjoy it.
What Mary Bag of Frogs said. So from me, John, and from Abby,
Mary Bag of Frogs, and the Lollipop.
And the Lollipop. Catch you next week, lads. Stay safe, enjoy your modelling, and be nice to one another. That's the main thing. Okay. Bye.